Yeah. How's it going? Look at that. That's it, buddy. That's it, man. Hey, we're going to have some of that FOMO. We're going to have some of that, buddy.
Just letting you know, boys and girls.
Happy Thursday. Yes.
Happy Thursday. Happy, dude.
It's more than happy. It's great to do a live show in my office. It's great.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, everybody want to say this? Hey, everybody. You want to say hello to Red? I'm on the show right now, live.
Hey. It's awesome. It's Happy ETH Day. Happy ETH Day.
Happy ETH Day, baby.
Yes. Craziness, man. Hey, he was late. There was delays. Hey, at least the SEC Twitter account didn't get hacked. Sniper.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep.
Crazy.
They did just cancel FOMO, so let's be careful. Let's be careful what we say.
What are you saying?
I said at least. What? I said at least they didn't hack the Twitter account. Remember when Bitcoin? They hacked the SEC Twitter account.
Remember the SEC. Oh, hey Bob, I told you not to send that out till tomorrow. Oh, just say it got hacked. Yeah, wow. That's great.
He told everybody no, it's not passed, and then the next day he passed it. Right.
That's a guy named Bob. We're using Bob as a term. Bob.
Yeah, good job. Bob Dag Bob.
That seems like last year. Like I had forgot about that. Like it's just crazy sometimes how fast it goes. I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Wow. So yeah, I'm sure everybody kind of have heard. Maybe if you didn't, you just.
It's history.
Wait. First this. Absolutely. Boom! Right there. Boom! Right. Boom! Approved. Right there. Right. But then let me get over to because we got a lot of important good stuff, man. Great stuff going on. Let me get the fire. Bam! Look out in this overseas. Overseas. Boom. Some little spurts down in Florida. What's going on? Oh, overseas.
That was a big one that just came in.
Let me get mine. So, yeah, let's collect before we get all these.
Hey, Ray?
Yes, sir.
You get yours. Sir. I'm going to get mine. Timmy's going to get. Oh, somebody just shot a general.
Oh, there we go.
I'm shooting a general.
That looked like Jersey.
Phoenix. Can I have a general?
Here we go.
Oh, Sniper.
Captain or something. Is a captain.
Sniper. That was a good one.
Atlanta
show. This is a really good show right here.
Here comes Atlanta.
What's this? ETH ETF will be approved sooner or later in crypto news. This is a great show right here.
It is. Well, I had to make it. I had to make it before they announced it. That's crazy, right? But yeah, I was watching it live. Oh, look, and then I got.
That's your thumb.
Nice guy.
Your thumbnail says sooner or later, but the title of the show says is approved.
Oh, okay? Get that switched. There you go. No, that's what I'm saying. But it was all late delays, and then he pops out. I don't know. It was around 4:45, 5 o'clock. What was it? 5 o'clock, 5:30.
There goes Connecticut.
Just
we got a sergeant out of there.
That's a captain. I think that's a captain, ladies and gentlemen.
It was kind of weird. They made an announcement that there was going to be a 6-hour delay. Then, like 36 minutes after that announcement, they approved it. So.
Somebody hacked into his computer again.
Yes, I don't know.
We were just saying that. Yep,
this come out of nowhere. Like if you would have asked,
it didn't come out of nowhere. Somebody made a phone call.
Well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to
see. I think Ray actually got video of a phone call that was made.
That's right, video. That's right. Could be. I think I do. But seriously,
just had a big one, Ray.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It'll come back. There it goes.
Bang. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
that's the real deal right there.
There's pressure behind that launch.
Fire freaking ETH Thursdays. That's great. That's awesome, man. Love it.
This is Thirsty Thursday. Thirsty Thursdays.
But yeah, you can scroll through. I mean, they even got it down here, right? You can literally go there and, I was letting it run through AI and all that stuff. I mean, this pretty much says it right there. That's amazing stuff. Whatever that Gary Gensler says, this is a nod saying, yes, we're in, right? Crypto is now approved.
Oh my goodness.
It really is. I mean, Bitcoin ETH, we've been making fun of Solana a little bit, right? With all this, because that's what those CNBC guys were saying. Oh yeah, the next one, Solana, right? They haven't even got to celebrate this one, right? Just calm down. I'm nothing against Solana, but yeah, this is going to happen more and more and more. And you're gonna have these baskets more. Let me.
I need a little bit more voice behind. Oh, look at that! Another one. Ray, I want you to say.
Wait, Panama just hit. Watch that. Watch that.
Calm down. Can you look in the camera range and say, "Calm down"?
You got to calm down. You do. You do. It has to, right?
Just look in the camera and whisper. And what's this? Who am I? Calm
down. But you can't though. It's great news, right?
Calm down. Let's go.
I think I do have a phone call that we have intercepted, right? We've intercepted a phone call by where all of a sudden we had this big U-turn.
Hey, we need a disclaimer. I don't want the NSA calling us.
NSA
red lights intercepting phone calls.
No. It is. It's all right. But take a listen. We'll see. Directly from Tucker Carlson. Right? Let's take a listen. Listen.
Thanks for coming in, Gary.
Don't mention it. It's always a pleasure to see you, Nancy.
Can I offer you a little drinky drink?
No, thank you. It's only 8 a.m. I do intermittent fasting.
Well, then in that case, Gary, please feast your eyes on this. I think that's what they call a bombshell, not to mention disgusting and illegal.
Nancy, I mean, ma'am, I was in college. It was a long, long time ago. Please don't do this.
Can you imagine how distraught poor Elizabeth would be to see this, not to mention your wife?
I think I'm going to puke.
Likewise, Gary, sometimes I wonder where your loyalties lie, to the party or to somewhere else.
Respectfully, ma'am, my loyalty is to the American investor.
Oh, cut the shit. Your ridiculous jihad against crypto is making us look bad. Really bad. It's costing us votes and could well cost us the election.
With all due respect.
Shut your hole, Gary, and listen. You're going to leave this room and go to the office, and you're going to approve the Ethereum ETFs. Then you're going to back the hell off with these absurd Wells notices. I don't want your name anywhere near CNBC for the rest of the year. Do I make myself clear? It would be such a terrible shame for your glittering career to end in disgrace. You're free to go. Paul, exit all positions and go max long on Ethereum. Full leverage. See you later. Oh, God, I am good.
And the funny thing is, this was entertainment purposes. I'm telling you, it was similar to this.
He said it's similar. Come on now. Now we do need a disclaimer.
You know it's real.
I figured it out. I think it is real. I think I figured it out.
You know the pizza? Sniper.
You see that pizza?
Get done, man.
Somebody sent a pizza box over there. She lifted up the lid, and there was a note from a guy named FOMO. Said, "This is what you're going to do."
Yeah. There you go.
I'm just telling you.
But satire, all fun.
Yes, it's satire with the icing of possibilities. Come on, that's how things get done.
Yes, absolutely. But bring it back down.
Since Trump announced that he was pro crypto from the Garden, from our guy, remember our guy?
Yeah.
The guy, the line throwing guy from Texas, he was there.
I know.
Soon as Trump said, "I'm pro crypto," there was, hey, Trump's pro crypto up there, but there's calls. Come on.
Well, again, that's what I'm saying. They're not going to fall on a sword. There's no reason to, right? I mean, that they're voters. Just like anybody in this space is a doer, right? We're degens and we're doers. We're going to be out ahead of everything, huh? Well, I'm just saying you have to get that block, right? You have to get that voting block. And they started doing super PACs. There was crypto money going into all this kind of stuff. And yes, you're right, of course. He said it. Trump said something, and then they're not going to lose votes because of something like this, right?
Look at what Red XP said. Can you pop that up? Anybody? Can you look at Red XP?
Let's go through all of them. But yes, go ahead. You can pop
up the Red XP first. You're going to get some humor.
Satire
is funny, but it's true.
It is
true. What's that show that is like almost predicts everything? What is that?
Simpsons? You mean
Simpsons?
Yes.
They predict everything, and you're like, "Hey, that's just that. Did that just come true? What is going on?" I'm just telling you.
That's right. I know.
Sniper knows. Sniper is a sniper. In case he is. That guy is a Bad man.
But what else? What do you guys think? I mean, it was a good day. You like what was going on? Did you think it was going to happen? What are you guys thinking? Huh?
Oh, I knew it was going to happen.
Come out of nowhere. Last week, if you would ask me last week, dude, I would have bet the farm, bet the whole farm. Like, that ain't happening next week. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I said, I think I was on the phone with FOMO, and I said it's never going to happen.
Really?
Yeah,
that's right. And I said, drink up.
Okay, I said drink up. No, I mean, like you said, you could start seeing when they because I thought it was dead in the water too, man.
Dude, it reminded me of the French show. What's this? Pivot. You should find that, Timmy. They pivoted like that fast. They got that couch up those stairs. It was just incredible.
It is.
As soon as Nancy made the phone call, it's over.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying, Ray? You don't piss off Nancy. She's got two freezers side by side. Wow. She's eating $15 ice creams.
Well, she is the boss. I'm serious. I mean, that was the head. You know, she's definitely been in the game for a while. So nothing against her. I mean,
I did give a little misinformation the other night. I did come to find out that Grayscale does have a bag of ETH. They do have a bag of ETH in their trust. I don't think it's nowhere near the bag of what they had with Bitcoin. So there will be some selling from Grayscale. But I think their buy-in was nowhere near where they bought Bitcoin in. So I don't think it's going to affect what they're selling and moving. It's not going to affect the price of it. And I don't think they have nowhere near the depth that they had with Bitcoin. So, but they do have a little bit. Wanted to just put that out there.
I'm going to say this right now. Ethereum's been flat today.
Yeah.
So when we got that candle when it went up 20%, somebody knew.
That was the call.
Yeah. That was when Nancy made the call.
Right. So you come on. They already had the info.
I don't know if I have it because, like I said, I go through a lot of stuff today. But I was listening to somebody, and it was a video. But they were talking. That was 3 months of downtrend, right? 3 months of people selling off ETH, right? That one candle ate up those 3 months. Just that one candle, right? That's what's cool about that.
She's a service worker. She's got $170,000 salary, and she's made over $20 million this year. So you do the math. Like
this year,
this
year. Listen to me. She's either making the calls or she's taking the calls. That woman is on the phone. Hey. She's like this.
Hey.
Yes. Bye.
Maybe she knows EF Hutton. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. You know? She's the best trader in the world. Congratulations,
Nancy. Meme token. She has her own meme token. Maybe that's where her wealth comes from. Who knows?
Absolutely.
What's it called?
Did you have something, Tim, or I won't jump in? Okay, all right.
No, this is all I wanted to talk about tonight.
It is Ethereum ETFs, man, approved, and we've been saying abruptly, right? That was dead in the water. Something happened, and it wasn't about payment.
Somebody got punished. Somebody got a beating.
Yeah, I mean, everybody said, of course,
abruptly. It's a stunning reversal out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. We don't even know how this happened. Nancy's on the phone.
Eight applications. Did you know that?
You know what? You know what I'll say? I think that this turned around because they want to take it off the table as a political topic.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now they're both on the same page, and Trump obviously likes it, and Biden obviously can't talk about it,
right? Because
of physical problems.
And
so they just don't want him to address anything about crypto.
Right? Isn't there something on his desk that he was thinking of having to veto?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what? He ain't gonna find it on his desk. Right. There's another drop of a nugget. Like, hey, weren't you supposed to veto something? I cannot find it. I cannot. What? Pause.
He said veto who? I don't know. Veto.
Yeah. Vito Sarducci? What? Huh?
Yeah. Vito Sarducci. Hey, oh.
That's crazy.
Hey, anybody got some chocolate chip ice cream? I need some chocolate chip ice cream.
What is it?
That's what you concerned.
I got you, yes. But like I said, there was 8 of them, right? Convert Grayscale Ethereum Trust, the Bitwise Ethereum ETF, iShares Ethereum Trust, Van Eck Ethereum Trust, ARK is in there again, Ethereum ETF, Invesco, Fidelity, and so on, and Franklin, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I just want to say one thing when Tim was saying this. They said update their applications. Hey guys, I need you to edit that line. Just put a line through it, initial it. We're not saying it's going to go through, but can you guys do this for us?
Right. But no staking.
No
right?
staking. That's it. No staking. Because then it would be a security.
No steak for you.
And seriously, look, I mean, it was just a week ago, right? It was a week ago. Everybody was writing it off that it wasn't going to happen, right? And that's, I mean, it was across the board. They were down to what, 25% thinking it was going to pass. You know those little gambling crypto sites, right? It did. It bumped back up to 75, 80.
Hey, you just handed. Is there a greed scale that we can go to later? Remember that greed meter?
Fear and greed?
Yeah, fear and greed. I'm not saying do it now, but I'm curious after today if it updates immediately. That's kind of a cool idea.
Oh yeah, it's real time. What number do you think it is, FOMO?
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, what's
74? I'm thinking 74. Pick a number. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go 80.
I'll say 78.
I'm going 80.
65.
65. Did you look it up?
Where are you? Do you know what day it is?
74.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. He probably looked at it. Did he look at it?
No.
Just I'm in tune. I'm in tune.
It is flying, man. Right? It might be a little already overheating, you know. But yes, this kind of just measures.
74 is a good number, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I didn't mean to put you on a tangent, but
so what's going to happen? What's going to happen, FOMO? What's going to happen over the next 2 weeks?
Like I said, I think it's going to just be a slight little rumble, and I think it's exciting. I think everybody that's building on Ethereum now around the world is very excited. This is, hey, we don't have to worry about the security stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we're going to get a pump up. I think some people are going to sell the news. You're going to get a slight pullback, and then I think we're going to see the big boys come play.
Yep. There you go. Yep. All-time highs. Crypto twice, right? You got a chance. You got a shot. This is your shot. Ex-Prez, hate crypto. Now love crypto. Crazy. Hey, they go with the wind, Ricky. You're right. I know. But the one was ahead of the other. And now he flipped the other one. You know? That's how it goes.
He did flip the other one.
He flipped them.
He didn't even talk to him. He flipped them.
Right. Yeah, he said, I'm just going to the Bronx. And then he flipped them. That's right.
Oh, I'm going to veto that. It's somewhere on my desk.
That's right. Drink up. Absolutely. Yes. What a great day. Yes, to be in crypto. It is only going to get better, M2 Hat Girl. We're just getting started. That's what's crazy. Right. You know, this is just kind of the beginning of the mass adoption we all been kind of waiting for. Because yes, this is big stuff. Just going to listen to this guy. You know, he's talking about what it might be doing for other stuff, right? Other altcoins, all this thing's going to happen. Chainlink CEO. All right, take a look. Let's listen.
The launch of the ETH ETF proves a very basic assumption that the Bitcoin ETF will not be the only ETF or traditional financial market vehicle through which the average institutional investor and consumer can access cryptocurrencies. It will extend beyond Bitcoin to, in this case, ETH. But I personally feel that that's really just the beginning. Just like many systems and protocols initially list Bitcoin and ETH, and then eventually list a multitude of other tokens, that is really the trajectory that we're on. So on the one hand, it's significant because the ETH community likes it and it relates to the ETH community. On the other hand, it is a sign of a very clear trend that not only Bitcoin, not only ETH, but many other tokens out in the world will end up getting their own ETFs at some point, allowing the larger global capital markets to interact with that financial product.
Very positive, right? Very positive.
Well, yeah.
Positive.
Just like what we're talking. I mean, this is all what people have been posting all day, right? Because this is, I mean, the January 11th was a big day, right? When that happened, I was like, wow, you know, like you'd say, FOMO, I was getting goosebumps because you would never have thought that this kind of stuff would ever happen, right? I remember a lot of times, so even little states trying to make their own type of, even Disney bucks, right? You can't mess around with money, man, right? And now we really do have different types of money being able to buy things. Different countries are now, like El Salvador, using Bitcoin and things as a monetary, a new one, right? And telling the IMF to go fly a kite.
It's a recognized currency.
It's truly amazing. I'm like, it's shocking because you never thought something like this would happen, right? The dollar has always been the standard, and it's been.
I'm gonna have to make an announcement that Santisi Brothers is going to accept Ethereum as payment coming soon to a theater near you. What do you think, Ray?
Ooh, I like that. I do. You're gonna take Ethereum for pizza?
I'm gonna take Ethereum and this other token. It starts with an M and rhymes with M2.
Starts with an M and ends with a 2. There you go. I like it. That's good. Good stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But again, talking about like altcoins, right? This guy is probably everybody heard of Scott Milker, right? The wolf of all streets, and he's just talking about Tim was showing some technical analysis things the other day. Well, this is a little bit just kind of piggybacking on that because he's talking about it hit this important level up here, and right now it was a kind of this is what we're talking about where it was going down for 3 months, man, right? And then just one candle, right? Just fixed it, just ate it all up. So I just want to listen to him a little bit and take a listen what he thinks about with altcoins too.
How these stage 1s and stage 3s work. Here is your basing pattern right here. Okay, in my opinion, it's right here. All of this price action right there. That's your basing pattern. We're waiting for stage 2 breakout. Now, guys, look at how easy this is, right? It happened in the previous on the previous charts with Bitcoin. We start to get the squeeze shading. We get green dots. And we get a breakout arrow. Okay. Once we broke above this track line on green dots, this is actually one of our setups, anyways. But to get that green arrow confirmation, breaks above this level here. This is your go sign, and we're off to the races. What was interesting to me is that I think it was something like 3 months. Let's see here. Starting from March of 24. Yeah, 3 months of drawdowns got eaten up in one day. That one day that ETH just popped up was just absorbed all of that stage 4. Okay, why? I said that day that I was looking at the charts, I was looking at the volume context, and I said to everyone on the tweets, this looks like some insider trading. This looks like people got knowledge ahead of time and that this ETF is going to be approved. I said that on the first day that it popped, and now we're talking about the ETF being approved this week, okay, which is insanity. It's insanity. And what is my opinion on this happening? I think it's going to change the whole landscape. And I've said this from the very, very day one. If ETH gets an ETF approved, what that means is you're going to see more filings later on for other assets like Solana and things like that, in my opinion, that are going to go down the pipeline to try and get ETFs as well. This is how we marry TradeFi and crypto. As much as people don't want that to happen, that is the natural course for us to gain adoption. Okay, so this is great news. It's really, really great news. And to think that a Bitcoin ETF and an ETH ETF could be approved in the same cycle is absolutely bananas. Okay, so I'm very, very excited about what's to come. I don't think it's stopping. If we want to talk about the ETH TA right here, it's very clear. You can see here that we had rejections, multiple rejections. I don't want to even count all these rejections right here, okay? Very clear resistance here on this line right here, which we have now broken above on the daily and closed above on the daily, okay? And retested as well with a green dot reaction. Guys, this is super, super bullish. The next test is the all-time highs closing above this level. If we get here and we close above this level, the bull market will really, really explode. And I'm expecting there to be a really, really great alt market. Okay.
Good point with that green candle. And I like Austin's comment down there. Said that giant green candle for ETH was not insider information and completely organic. Laugh out loud. And I have to agree, like, that's illegal, right? If that was me or one of you guys, we would be in jail for the rest of our lives because that's insider trading. But it's kind of funny that the higher ups kind of get away with it. They get wind of something.
Oh, yeah.
But they need to be very careful because everything on the blockchain is recorded, and they may not know that. And people do a little digging and backtracking. They could have some stuff to answer for. Like, hey, how did you make this move? Right the day before the ETH ETF got approved. So yeah, the blockchain is a very dangerous thing. You don't want to mess with it. It tracks you.
It does. And there, look, he's Apex Ether, ETHA. BlackRock has listed. Yeah, man. It's happening, right? Cool stuff, man. Crazy. Man.
You're muted, FOMO, but I think he's trying to say that the ETH went up faster than Biden's count at 4 a.m.
Absolutely.
Is that what it was, FOMO?
I was going to actually say that was part one. But part two, Bitcoin and everybody, BlackRock and everybody are into this because they see the writing on the wall and they want to be part of it. They don't want to be on the other side of the fence. They're like, this stuff is where where it is. So it's pretty exciting. Like I said, unbelievable.
I think too, we're about to see a very, very crazy alt season come up, and maybe we should talk about that a little bit, like what this means for altcoins, or what does it mean when we talk about altcoins? You know, because a lot of the tokens that we own, a lot of my value is actually not in ETH; it's actually in altcoins, like our own assets, like WPE, M2, and all that stuff. Those are altcoins that are on the ETH chain, and the reason we bring those up is those tokens are paired with ETH in pools, right? So as the price of ETH goes up, the value in ETH goes up, the value of that pool goes up, which brings that token up with it, right? And then you've got the buy pressure on the altcoins itself. So, dude, it's going to be parabolic. It's going to be a crazy, crazy altcoin season.
Yeah, you said top ETH pairings. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely look that up. V2, I don't know if this will just pop it in there. I don't know. V2 and V3, I'm not going to hook up a wallet or nothing, right? Yeah, no, this is not the pairings. Pools. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, most of them are going to have pools, right, attached with ETH. I mean, that's what provides your liquidity for the token. So
yeah, no, you can go on and down, and then like you said, I think the biggest one is you can't discount memes, man. All of those things you still see which ones are the top, right? Pepe is still crushing it, catching up to Doge and Shib. So any of these memes that are on ETH, they're gonna be moving, man. They're gonna be rocking and rolling. So this is also what this he's talking about here is 500 million into ETH, right? Just this opening week is going to be pouring into it, right? So yeah, just because we might not saw the crazy green candle, which I haven't even looked at it. I mean, I did see after we were all excited, expecting to see that other green candle like we were seeing last week or earlier, in the week, but it didn't do that. But let me see. I didn't even look at CoinGecko. It's probably still flat, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. As he said, yeah.
Another thing we got coming up shortly is this. I call it the FTX rebates, and it's something crazy like what 14 billion or 40 billion. It's way up in the billions. That's actually getting refunded to people, and that's money to me. This is my take on it. I know a lot of people think, well, they're still not getting paid back. This is my take on it. If I was one of those people, I counted that money as gone. Like I'd already written that off. Like FTX is done. They screwed me. Well, here you got this rebate money coming out. What would you do in your shoes if you had this money coming back? I'm putting it right back in the market. It's perfect timing. We know the bull's fixing to hit. We're going to go crazy. So you've got all that capital that I think, at least most of it, is going to get poured back into this ecosystem. It's going to get poured into altcoins and stuff. So I think it's setting up for one of those what are they called? Omega candles?
Omega. Face melting. Sure. All of that. Yeah.
Oh, face melting.
Right. Well, let's see. Like, I got to bring up the guy because this guy's impressive, right? You really see. People don't usually see bulls like that. Now that's the guy.
I seen that one too. That's one of the largest bulls in that country.
Yeah, he's no joke, man. Yeah, crazy. Hey, it was funny. I was trying to find a lot of ETH. You know how we get the Bitcoin stuff, right? I was trying to find all the ETH. I guess we're gonna have to make some, right? Because there's not a lot out there. I usually go naive and all that stuff. It's all Bitcoin. They're all Bitcoin folks, But just like you said, Sniper, I mean, anticipation is building. It is a fever pitch after the SEC is kind of approved this stuff, right? So, just gonna see this whole rally just kind of spin up, man. And look, we're still not even at we hit 3 trillion, right, Tim, when we were used to doing this. I think we were 3 trillion when we were doing the whole market cap of all the crypto. So we're still not there, right? Even ETH, Bitcoin got to touch and pass its all-time highs, but ETH hasn't even got to its all-time highs yet, right? So I think you're going to see a much bigger move, even with ETH too.
What was the all-time high for Ethereum?
It was like 47, 46, something like that.
Yeah.
47.
So, yeah, there you go. So yeah, I mean, it's still got it, and this is what people were talking about, right? We were talking about numbers. People are predicting that, right? Just from these ETFs and that kind of stuff, right? And then there's obviously some that are that are picking way over 10, right? So these are just what people are throwing out there and thinking, but it's definitely going to pass its surpass its all-time high. Not financial advice, but yeah, it's going to do that. This too.
I just uploaded this one for Sniper.
Mortimer, we're back.
Mortimer, we're back. That's right.
Coming to America.
Great movie. Was that Coming to America or Trading Places?
That was Trading Places.
No, sir. He is the character in Trading Places. The only crossover that's ever been done where he's in Coming to America, and Eddie Murphy's the prince, and he gives the bums on the street. Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant! Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I got to watch that again. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a crossover.
There you go. Right. But I wanted to bring this up because again, it's funny to see what these. You gotta kind of tamp it down. A lot of times we just listen to these influencers or these people that obviously we think know a lot. And Michael Saylor does. He's great with Bitcoin, right? But let's just listen because he just said this. It was only
I remember it.
Not even a month ago, right?
Yeah.
When Ethereum is not going to be approved, sometime this summer, it'll be very clear to everyone that Ethereum is deemed a crypto asset security, not a commodity. After that, you're going to see that Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Ripple, Cardano, everything down the stack is just a crypto asset security unregistered. None of them will ever be wrapped by a spot ETF. None of them will be accepted by Wall Street. None of them will be accepted by mainstream institutional investors as crypto assets. This is the one universal consensus accepted institutional grade crypto asset in the world. There won't be another one.
You need to put some words in front of that. Possibly, maybe, I'm thinking.
Just he's very bullish on Bitcoin. Right. I get it. Yeah. I get his passion. Right. But that's ridiculous. He only got to be able to have that for five months. Right. 5 months. You could have said that, but now it's over. Right. And it is the dam breaking. You're going to see. I don't know if it's Solana or whatever, but those will come. And I don't want to be jumping off to the next one anyway. It's great. Right. That's great that, ETH is doing its thing. And we should, kind of celebrate that. That's awesome. We've all been here for a good bit. And some of us, I remember talking to FOMO just a little bit ago when you were able to get into some of these things, right? It's kind of cool to see. We have been here and been a little bit early, right, on some of this stuff. And now it's cool to see that it's really, it's really doing its thing. And these ETFs are like, and Gensler, he said that when he passed Bitcoin, that this doesn't mean that they're, this is giving you the nod and it's good and it's all yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing too. Remember we talked about Crypto Mondays getting together?
Yeah.
And we're all like, like, hey, join us for crypto. Oh, that stuff is fake. Shut up.
Yeah.
Sit down. Hey, this ain't fake.
Yeah.
This is
there are still so many people that don't understand it, don't get it. I see guys at the gym. I still haven't watched your podcast. I'm like, okay, we only see each other every morning, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get around to that crypto thing. This guy's a financial planner.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna get a shirt that says, I told you about Bitcoin when it was $480. Today, 8 million. Dummy.
Yeah.
Dummies.
Craziness, right? Now it is a bull. It is. And we're gonna see it. I mean, that's something like that. I know that's just a little visual representation, but I don't think like this is going to be like anything like the previous ones, right? And again, I'm glad that thing's scrolling. It's just what I believe, right? You are going to see millions and millions and millions and millions of people for the first time start getting into this, and it's not because they need a MetaMask now. I've been helping people set up MetaMask just recently, and it's difficult. It's still difficult, right? This isn't difficult for them. They can move this from their 401k. They can do whatever they want now, just with their broker. It's very simple, and that's the big deal.
Brokers aren't ready yet,
right?
I talked to them. I talked to these guys at Fidelity. I'm like, hey, so what are you doing with it? We send them to a different department. This is a guy who makes a living being a financial planner for Fidelity in Greenwich, Connecticut, and he's got to send them out to a different department.
That's the secret department, Tim. That's the secret one. Yes.
Yeah. Double secret probation.
Yeah.
It's silly that they're not ready yet because they're still Fidelity still filling their own shelves.
Yep.
Well, I'm just telling you, the banks are obsolete. I went in to wire some money. I had to have 2 signatures. I had to sit down. I go, yeah, well, I get it approved in the back, and we'll send it out in a couple hours. Are you guys kidding me? Let's go.
Don't even get into the banks with me for a moment.
Just letting you know, there's a lot of people out there not happy with banks. I was one of them.
I got recordings. FOMO.
I'm just letting you know. You haven't been. Banks are bad. Banks. That's the BB. The BB.
Yeah, that's right.
Banks are bad. I don't need no stinking bank.
A BYB. Be your own bank. Be your own bank. BYOB. Not that BYOB, but the other one. Be your own bank.
I love it.
It is.
Both is good.
It is. Both is good. But yeah, the one is better.
What?
This is big stuff. Yeah, a lot of news, man. So
you
yeah,
just dropped an alpha today.
It is alpha, man, because that's good to hear. Hopefully, you do get a lot of bipartisanship, right? Because I do hear that one side is not really thinking of this, and one side it is. They can push the other side, and if the other side changes their view, good. I'm glad. I'm happy for that.
You got to read the fine print there. They banned the Federal Reserve from creating a CBDC. That doesn't mean that the government can't still create its own.
Well, the Federal Reserve is the boss, right? Just so you know, right?
Yeah.
It is. I'm just saying they print the money, and they are, they buy the debt from our government. We've been, but I get it. I know what you're saying, Dusty, but they are the head, I would say, one of the honchos, man. So yeah, CBDCs, and it really is. When I was reading through this stuff, it's because one of the main reasons is they say, I got the article here, but it's because they know it's going to control the U.S. citizens, right? You can literally control what they do, turn it off if you don't like what they're saying, and now they have no access to their bank, their money, or financial things. So this is what it is: the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act, introduced by Majority Whip Tom Emmer, Republican from Minnesota, seeks to block the U.S. central bank from continuing efforts toward development of a digital dollar. Republicans expressed concerns that the U.S. CBDC could be used to control Americans. Absolutely, it's being used in China, right? They have their social credit systems already. It's only getting more, I would say, draconian and tyrannical, man. They have things. There's these big fences all around certain cities, man, and you can't go anywhere, right? If you don't have whatever some of these passports that you need, all of this kind of stuff, we turn you off, man, and that's not cool. That's none of this is because I know this whole technology and system could also be used for not these great reasons, right? So the vote count, here it is. Let's say Democrats said during a debate Thursday, vote that concerns were overblown, and a ban would block public sector innovation and research. So overall, 213 Republicans and only three Democrats voted for the bill, while 192 Democrats voted against. So again, hey, I hope we see a change, a 180, right? Because again, what's happening is there are super PACs being formed for cryptocurrency, and they're using cryptocurrency, and they're doing ads against very vulnerable Democrats, right? That's what they're doing. It's literally what the crypto industry is doing with some of this stuff. They're targeting vulnerable Democrats, and there's some Republicans too that are not friendly to crypto. And good, because I got a lot of different places where I look politically, but this is one of them, right? There's other things that are more is important too. So just saying, this is stuff that's currently ongoing. The Fit 21, that was another one. There was a lot of support from Democrats, right? So it is good. Like some of them are starting to work together, and that's great. That's a good thing. We should see more of that. And like I said, there is a lot of news. That's why I wanted to get into some other things. But this is another one. We all have been, dealt with skeptics. You guys were just talking about it, right? This is not a bad thing. We should, like this and encourage this, especially too, so we can communicate it better, right? Whether it's in our own ecosystem or in just crypto in general. We should be able to talk about this in an open and in debate. So this is what this is talking about. Talking to critics is great, and we should embrace that. So people always talk about scammers, right? And there is a lot of scammers, but there are a lot of scammers in everything, right? I get them on my emails all the time. I get all this in all kinds of garbage, man. And you just gotta explain that a lot of people, they get these things, kind of merged together. When you hear FTX, you hear the Celsius, you hear all this, and I'm glad when they do that, because they can get an opportunity to understand the difference of decentralized and centralized. So all of these terms is why we do this kind of show. There's YouTube, and hope get some of that vernacular and the terminologies in your vocabulary, so you can kind of start speaking about this intelligently. We all should be able to do this, because it's only going to get more crazy, right? You're literally talking about dealing with the banks, right? And I don't think they're going away, right, to nothing, or look like what they were just saying with traditional finance. There's going to be a merge, right, a little bit, and then there's going to be kind of some separation, and you can choose. Hopefully, there's choice, but this is necessary to be able to kind of go through all these opinions. So this is what it says: amid the noise of opinions, critical questions must be addressed. Are the critics merely sideline observers, or do they hold concrete power to drive progress within the industry? As crypto sheds its fringe status, it's time to reckon with cottage industry and critics and influencers. We have to be able to kind of push back when they say it's all scammers. And what are they? Money laundering, drugs, trafficking kids. It's ridiculous when they just say these things. Maxine Waters was just saying it on the Senate and the House floor just recently, right? It's crazy, and that is hard to overcome, because it's been so much said on the media and in general. And listen, we can't say it's not true. North Korea really does steal everybody's money, and they do use the tornado cash to hide their money. So this stuff does happen, but it's not the majority of what's going on over here. So I don't know if you guys want to go through some of this stuff, but if you want, I'll read it. But anyways, the blockchain industry's growth offers newcomers a chance to explore emerging financial tools and decentralized finance. We really need to be able to explain what that is, right? There's a lot of things to be able to do in decentralized finance. And just having a MetaMask, right, and going to Uniswap is DeFi, right? So you need to be able to talk to people about the different stages and levels that you can do in DeFi and the different tools, right? I just found one the other day. I'm gonna go through it a little more and test it a little bit. But it was pretty cool that it pulled in. I just put in my MetaMask address, and it pulled in. And I did have to sign up and do all that. I'd have to do a KYC, but all I put in was my anonymous MetaMask, and it pulled in every asset that I had in that MetaMask. Now, some of it had dollar amounts. Most of it really did have dollar amounts. Some of it didn't, because some of us are degens and we get into some kind of really obscure, crazy things. But it was really neat, because you could see if you've actually gained or lost and things like that. It talks about capital gains, helps you with taxes, a lot of cool different things. So that's another great tool where you can be a little more transparent. You can know exactly what you owe with taxes. That's something you need to go and give to your accountant and let them go through it themselves. They're the professionals. I'm just telling you about tools, okay? But I was very impressed. Like I said, you put in the number, your public address, that number, and it pulled in everything. And it was great, because you got all the green and the reds, where you lost, how much you lost. Very cool stuff. And like I said, I'll go through it a little more before I really share it, and so you know. But even too,
You want me to read that the
sure.
platform one?
Yeah.
As such, platforms like X, I was going to say Gen X, Telegram, and Discord, alongside crypto influencers, have become the lifeblood of many Web3 projects, and the feedback can propagate across the internet, reaching a vast audience in a matter of moments. Elon Musk is an evergreen example. with his posts on X about cryptocurrencies consistently having noticeable impact on the market. So clearly there's an amplified influence from outside voices on the trajectory of crypto and associated products. Yeah, you got to be careful with him influencing the markets, with him liking Doge or something else and making any kind of comment. People react.
Yep, they do. Absolutely. And even too, these tools right here, again, I just had to help somebody just yesterday set up a Twitter account. They're like, well, what do I need a Twitter account for? Well, it's because we mostly hang out there, and it's crypto Twitter. That's pretty much where you hear everything from crypto. That's literally where everybody was at today, waiting for the SEC news, right? It was on Twitter. So these tools are very important. Telegram, when you pair it along with what's going on with Ton, you're going to be able to do any kind of funding. They have USDT on there, right? This is going to be very, very prevalent in the future. You're going to use this stuff everywhere. And like I said, and then Discord, little more, kind of a, deeper dive into that. But using these things, these are what we're going to have to start helping any of these newbies, really understand that they need to be on there because they will get the most up-to-date information. Like Tim said, anybody who's an influencer like Elon Musk status, you do have to watch it because obviously people will do and, put a lot of money.
Very few people are at his status level.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. But I'm just saying.
I seen a tweet today where he got challenged or invited, if you will, to host one of the presidential debates. And he actually accepted it. Said he'd be there. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be really cool.
Oh yeah, huh? He's going to go to the debate or just be there?
Host it. Actually host the
host.
Oh,
yeah,
right
that'll never happen.
Either, but
that'll never happen. I bet all my Bitcoin on that one. That'll never happen.
Right. But yeah, anybody want to take this is fine, but minimize the trust gap because there are a lot of people that do not trust this. But I can tell you, I mean, it's more than half this country doesn't trust what's going on here, right? They don't even get it. They don't even understand. All they do is call it. Most of the time, I hate the Ponzi scheme thing because I don't even think people know what a Ponzi scheme is, right? Because most of them are in it. They've been in it, right? They've been given to it, right? For their whatever, their social, whatever. I ain't going to get into it. But yes, they don't even get what it is, right? But they just throw that word out because it's kind of ingrained in them. Anything, or you could say a pyramid scheme. That's all they know, right? They don't even understand most businesses are set up like that. I used to tell people all the time, I used to work for Humana. That was a pyramid scheme. When I made money as a sales agent, I made money for my manager. When my manager made money and the whole office did well, he did good for the regional manager, right? It's ridiculous. These are how these things are structured. So what are you talking about? But yeah, just going off on a rant, my bad. But, just in general, let me go through here. No, this is next one. Because we were talking about influencers, right? And I did want to, talk a little bit about marketing, right? Because we've said this a lot of times where we don't do the goofy stuff where we do pumping numbers, faking ridiculous stuff. Now, I could tell you one thing, like when my Twitter stuff, I actually had a great competition. And that's why I got such a great following. All the followers I have are real, but those followers, they wanted to win something, right? They wanted to win money or win some kind of NFT, right? There were people doing that way back in the day, right? And I'm just saying, I'm being open and straight up. That's not the same thing as all this kind of stuff, but that's also not great following, right? You don't really need those type of followers. You want people who are really engaged and want to start, really, being involved in this space. And that's what this is talking about. I know airdrops are awesome. I love how airdrops work, but airdrops are really kind of wasting all of their ammo. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but airdrops go out, and this is why it's talking about this bot epidemic. Airdrops go out to more than half to those wallets are bots, are bot wallets, right? Somebody made 20 different wallets and did cool little interactions, right? Whether through bots or whatever, so they can get these airdrops. Do you think that that's an effective marketing campaign? If you're
marketing it to real people at all, it's horrible.
It is.
What's the point of having a following if there's nobody to follow you?
That's right.
You're just following empty rooms. You want organic. What do we talk about? Organic growth. at all times.
Yes. If they're not engaging and you're not, and listen, it's on the person too. It's on me as an individual as well. I have to provide good content. People are going to, get some benefit out of it. You have to make an effort here, right? That's a good thing. We should be making an effort in this space because we all keep saying, we say these buzzwords. This is the greatest transfer of wealth in the history. Well, if it is, you should really take it serious, right? You might.
How difficult is it when I send the link to the show?
Yeah.
To people like my 900 people on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And I get one comment on Facebook, and there's 900 people there.
Yeah.
Like, how busy could you be?
How busy could you be? That's right.
Like, how busy could you be just to pop on a video and say, "Hey, look at I learned something." Do you want to learn something? A phrase, a word, a concept. The following is key. What does KOL again stand for?
It is. I'm not going to give you the exact thing, but I do know what it means. It's just pretty much an influencer, right? A key online, like influencer. It's
online.
A key, right? Okay. Like he was saying, obviously like Elon, right? You want to start, either getting their attention and they just start naturally talking about what you're doing, or start building, relationships, right? This is all this is talking about, and really, bring large rewards and engage communities, things like that. Why I wanted to talk about it and bring this up is because how amazing connectricity is, right? This is nothing to do. Why is it's always funny to hear what do we get? What's the portal? There's a lot more to this than that, right? It's not just so, hey, how I can, give you $5, right? Just because you tweeted something or you gave me a like or something like that. That is not the point of all of this, right? We need to really start being engaged where we're either, what's cool is a lot of people starting to create amazing content, starting to do all kinds of graphic designs. I loved what you showed me with the one guy with the. Well, I won't get into it. My bad. You got a cool little. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. But in general, you know what I'm saying. It's pretty cool stuff.
There's a thing called advertising or marketing. Yeah. And then we always talk about this in the business. I'd rather market my company than advertise for it.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're marketing, it's to people. When you're advertising, you're just throwing that out there and see what sticks.
Yeah. It's true. And this is what I was saying. It was more than 50.
Yeah. What a joke. 70%. That's what does that do for you?
It's a waste.
Yes. Right? 100%.
Again, how amazing is it? Like when you start looking at connectricity and how targeted you can reward people who are the most active, doing the most things, being a part of a IRL event, or just showing up to some of these YouTube shows, right? Or going to a space, or going to Telegram and hanging out. How cool is it that you can specifically target the most active people? That is pretty amazing. That's why like I said, why I want to touch on this, because this whole thing is talking about what's wrong with the industry, right? In crypto, and connectricity and power grid tycoon is what's exactly right with the industry and where it needs to start moving, right? It's crazy. 100%. So, yeah. And then what I got here? Oh, I wanted to end on something cool, kind of fun. Let me scroll and pass down there before I don't want you to see all the good stuff, right? I want to start at the at the end, right? Oh, there we go. So these are the most popular NFT memes. And not popular by meaning how much somebody spent to own this meme and NFT. And I was starting to watch what Apex has been talking about with the stickers and the memes and all of that stuff of what people, the documentary he had us go watch. And this is why. This is important stuff, man. You might think it's goofy and it's not that important. It is very important, right? Because this is the culture, right? Images really speak to you. And this right here, overly attached girlfriend, right? I'm not going to play this stuff, but I think some of you'll recognize some of these memes. I'm not going to play it, but $411,000 that one sold for, right? And you can make a guess if you're in the chat. It is, he said it is culture MFers. But if you're in there, make a guess on what do you think the number one is, right? Number one, what is the number one meme that was that made, obviously people paid for? So this was number 7. overly attached girlfriend for $411,000.
I'm gonna guess. Was it the girl in the car that we do all the time? Remember that look?
Yeah, I remember the look. She's all, yes,
Yeah,
I get it.
I think they sold that as a meme. We'll see.
There's this one.
I remember that one. I do remember that one.
That's right. Yeah. You remember that? Yeah.
I do remember that. That's crazy.
How much you think it went for?
Oh my goodness.
I just gave you a little taste, right? But
wow.
What was it? It said 180 on April 17th. So wow. $430,000, right?
They turned that into an NFT?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Legendary meme. That's what that's what I'm saying. The meme called Disaster Girl was a foundational meme of 2000s, right?
Yeah, I remember it.
And auctioned it, the photo, and on the meme on the foundation.
I think she's in jail right now for starting 2 fires in Detroit. I'm not positive. I'm speculating, but she looks like a possible arsonist.
Don't throw a little girl under the bus, FOMO. Don't throw.
What could have made it work so much was that is a fire engine 38.
What?
Whoa! Look at
no! Oh my goodness! Get out of here!
There you go.
Holy mackerel! That's crazy.
That is crazy, isn't it?
That is crazy. Look at you, D-Ray.
Look at
just
that.
taking that out.
That's what she's really looking at. She's like,
Look at him.
I own that truck.
That's right. That's my truck.
Right?
That's
funny.
And then look at this. Right? Oops, I went up there.
I don't remember that one.
You don't know this? The kid, that's a Pop-Tart. It's a Pop-Tart.
I know it's a Pop-Tart, but I don't remember the Nyan cat with the Pop-Tart.
Yeah. No, it's cool. And that's all he did. That's all he did, FOMO.
Please don't tell me that's like 580 grand.
590.
Oh my goodness.
300 300 right? Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Nyan cat number 5. Yes.
I'm gonna need to do some memes.
Charlie
bit my finger.
I do remember that. He bit his finger.
Yep. And look, it's culture. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Sniper sniping, and could be in the house. Maybe he might have it. That's funny. So look at that one, man. Holy goodness, that's crazy. $760,000 for Charlie bit my finger. Wow, 2021. And that, seriously, we were just talking about this and the craze of people kind of, getting all of what's going on with crypto. Some of this is a little crazy, a little ridiculous, right? And that is the craze, the hype, and the ridiculousness. But, this is what people love about this space too. Here's this one. And I didn't really ever see this one, right? It's it's the frog peeing in the toilet. All right. I don't know. I really have never seen that one. Pepe coin, and it's my peeps too, man.
3.5 million.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
3.5 million.
Oh.
Imagine this. Yeah. Imagine this. Loot box. Hunt about. That's what I'm talking about. Get a loot box. And then here you go. Pleasure DAO. And this is good old we know and love. Right? There he is.
Which one? Oh yeah, that guy, the Doji.
That's Doge, man.
Doge.
That is Doge.
That's the alpha right there, Doge, right?
That's number 1?
No, number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Oh, come on. Nobody gave an answer for number 1, huh?
I think it's gotta be whiff. I think it's whiff.
Huh? You think it's whiff?
Oh, probably it is whiff. If I say yeah, it would be whiff now.
It is whiff.
Yeah, look at that. I remember that.
Look at that guy. Yep.
Wow.
Dog with that. Number 1. Made it happen. But yeah, just want to kind of end it on this. Like like I said, it's fun, man. This space is amazing. We should be having fun, right? That is what attracts people to this space is having a good time. Obviously things going up, right? The green. When it's for all the normies, yes, the numbers do matter, right? And that's what brings the excitement. But we also have to be excited and be able to articulate what is really going on here. You have to be able to speak intelligently about this space. So all of this stuff with Apex and Austin are doing when they're going around on that app and trying to educate you, that's a good thing. That's great, right? And what we try to do on this YouTube, like suck up all that education and go deeper, right? Figure out some more things. And there you go. With me or against me. That's the guy right there.
I have to say, with all those prices we just saw, I think it's time we start circulating Turtle Cat.
Turtle Cat. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Turtle Cat.
It could be the next $4 million picture sale.
It's Turtle Cat.
Turtle Cat. Turtle Cat.
That was that picture I showed you guys the other day. You want to go to? Yeah, you go. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It is. I just missed it. I was there while I wasn't sharing the screen, right? There is no in between. It's with me or against me. There is none. You're either with me.
Oh, Phoenix just shot a general. About time.
Look at you. You're over there.
Look at it. Shot another general. Look at that, Ray. Oh, Ray.
Oh, how many of those you got? How many of those you got, Promo?
Not enough.
All good, but it was a great day, and we
historic, Ray.
It was historic. It was.
Use that historic.
You ready for Atlanta? Here it comes. This has to be a general.
Okay, let's look, everybody. Ray of Light's gonna launch.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
That's a weak stream.
Man, you're muted. You muted yourself. But yeah, how are you doing? You guys, you collecting these power stamps? You got a good bid?
Hey, I gotta go back to Apex. Apex was just saying something in the thing.
There's Connecticut.
He said loot box hunt about to be crazy.
Well, did you see how much you get the loot? Did you see your loot box and the looting? Right? Have you seen that?
I possibly could have seen something. I got a big loot box.
Yeah, loot box kind of is a pumping. Maybe he was expecting the ETH ETF, right?
I'm just saying, my finger would break if I had to raid all those loot boxes. My finger would hurt me on my mousey. I'm taking a break.
Yeah, well, it's good stuff, man. I'm happy for all that loot. Look at it, got some jersey shooting out.
It's very exciting. FOMO is no longer in first. That's what's very exciting. Very excited that, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy like me.
Yeah, well, look at Arizona just blasted off a general.
Oh, we got some people in Arizona working it, Ray.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what we got? We got Team Santisi working on it. Might be Team Santisi.
Oh, I like it, man. We've been doing some Web3 Wise Guy stuff. That group is already growing. We got more already.
100%.
Yeah, they've been telling the whole workplace, right? There's 2,000 people that work there.
Here's a wise guy now.
There you go. Maybe
maybe
good idea, Will.
Yeah,
Will. Calm down, Will.
Yeah, I think Sniper should work on the Bojangles Club. The Bojangles. Get yourself a buttered biscuit. Load the app.
Yeah.
Load the app. Get a Bojangles biscuit.
You should get a couple, Will. Will is the man. The cheesehead. That's what I'm talking about. 68 power stamps.
Oh man, she's
flexing.
Just flexing.
What is wrong with you, Deborah?
Wow. Flexing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she don't play around, man. She gets up in the middle of the night.
That's too funny.
Craziness. But yes, good times.
Huh? Four times to check my power plant.
Do you that night?
I get it 4 times.
Hey, I think that's part of the alpha. You might need to
No, there's no alpha there. I have to get up 4 times because I have to go to the bathroom. There is no alpha there. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Just calm down and watch the map. Right.
No, this guy. So hey, here's some magical thing.
Don't be like my bathroom system is alpha. Stop making fun of me, Ray. I'm gonna start wearing diapers. I wear it depends. I don't even have to get up at all.
That's right. You can just lay there.
Homo head. Depends. I don't get up anymore.
Lay in your own filth. It's awesome. Lay in your own filth. It's warm. It's warm.
Yeah. On a cold night. But just so you know, this was your fire perkin today, Ray.
Yeah, well, it was pretty bad.
You know when you get a sparkly like this, when you're at the supermarket on July 4th and you hear and nothing. Yeah, that was it. Right?
Yeah, when it fizzles, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's where it fizzles. Thank you.
It fizzles. Yeah. Well, good times. Like I said, and happy Thirsty Thursday. And happy
historic day. What's today's date again?
Momentous.
May 23rd, Thursday, Thirsty Thursdays. Ethereum.
Yes.
Picked up its incredible
ETF. 8 of them. And we're into a new era. This is a new era.
It's official. Here it is.
Mortimer, we're back.
We're back.
It is. We are back.
Ooh, hot. Oh, yeah. That's hot. That is hot.
Listen to General. Listen to General from Atlanta. Here we go.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's a captain. That's a captain.
Decent. That's a captain. I mean, it's way bigger than Ray's was.
Yeah.
The junior whopper.
Junior whopper. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
That's
all right.
Bojangles buttered biscuit.
Love it, man. So,
are you still sponsored by Bojangles, Sniper?
Bird dog. Yeah, we'll get free bird dogs right now.
What?
Yeah, bird dogs.
I know what a bird dog is. We're going to start selling them. But you mean you get free ones?
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
get
you.
you. Bird
Thank you.
Not bad, that bird dog.
Thank you. Mob.
That dog. Bird dog. Not bad, that dog.
All right. Awesome, guys. I appreciate it.
But again, Ray, nice shirt. I just noticed your shirt. That's a nice shirt.
Dude, you know what? That should be a good mobbing night. There should be a lot of cool spaces about the ETH ETF.
Oh, that would
yeah.
be a mobbing night.
Oh, yeah. It'd be a lot of energy, right? A lot of energy. People are pumped. But, yeah, we will we'll see everybody tomorrow, right? Yeah. And thank you for joining us tonight.
It's going to be amazing.
Smash the like button before you head out, right?
Smash it.
Smash it. Yeah.
All right. It.
We will see you on the other side, right?
Love everybody.
Cheers.
History, baby. Here we go.
Let's go.
Step into the nexus with clicks convert to power. Illuminate the world from the screen of your tower. Social fabric woven with the threads of play. A new dawn of gaming, we paved the way. Here, attention's gold in the echo of our clicks. Each move, a strategy in the digital mix. Stand with us on open say our secure ground, where every byte traded is a kingdom found. Faces gold in the gold by clicks. Each move a strategy in the digital mix. Stand with us on Opus AI secure ground, where every byte traded is a kingdom found. So power up your device, let your strategy unfold and connect Tricity's world. Watch the new era flow, be the tycoon of currents in the saga so cryptic. In this game of the future, electrify and go ballistic. Blockchain fortresses with open